Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up 1st and 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, think right. 11 Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff.
Tomato. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That finds Hunter downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory. He's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And he caught by his back, Kamara.
He got Kamara and Etienne. Oh my God, this nigga Saints, man. What this nigga Saints be doing, bro?
They've got up 6-0.
He be doing stuff, bro.
Cam Little to try the extra point.
This nigga Saints just be doing stuff.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
This nigga just be doing stuff.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. He's out in the clear. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Ward setting the pass. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ward now on third down. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but
This is
from
not
Love for it to come
reacting.
earlier as he gets forward a bunch and
They're
gets
not
the first
reacting.
down.
Let's see Bland. Bland.
From the gun, ETN gets it.
Not Bland. I need Bland.
He
Come
made
on,
no
Bland.
gain on that first down run.
Come on, Bland.
I know from the position of the quarterback, King,
Come on,
sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Rip 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second and long, they didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it. They got the ball for themselves. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second down behind the sticks. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he nearly gets them into the red zone. So
Yeah,
he's down
Wally.
to 22.
Look, Bills, I don't need no Okwanu. I don't need Okwanu.
So new set of downs.
You don't know Okwanu. I don't need Okwanu. No
This is
Oku.
Pollard running left.
Oh, that's
Trying to make
crazy.
it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
We break the huddle. It's second down now.
70. 70. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one
Oh
falls to
my
the turf.
God.
Hang on, it's incomplete.
Oh my
Drop is
God.
such a bummer because it ruins the payoff.
Oh
It's
my
such a
God,
well-designed
bro.
play, Kate. Got the
You
man
gotta
open,
be
beat the
kidding,
coverage,
bro.
then you gotta go finish it. You gotta go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Thank you.
And he takes it in.
Thank
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans
Thank
pick it
you.
off
I
and
was
get points
kidding,
on the ensuing
kidding.
drive.
You gotta be kidding.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot.
Man, that's
to
a
move the
punt.
chains.
Punt it. Punt, man.
On 4th
It's
down,
okay. You get him next
Cook
time.
on for the Jaguars
You get
to
him
push
next
it
time.
away.
Don't worry. You get him
And he
next time.
drives this into the pouring rain.
You gotta drop off real quick. Might have just lost the game, though. I ain't gonna lie, Jags.
Down on the return.
Jags, you might have just lost the game right there. It's not looking good for you, man. It's not.
Good starting
Sorry.
field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it.
I'm not running vertical anymore, bro. I'm not running vertical. This man Turpin got it, bro. This nigga. I'm not running no vertical. You gotta put this man. Turpin or Dyke? Turpin or Dyke? Oh, it's Turpin's shirt. Alright, we're gonna picture my man Dyke in. My man Dyke, bro. You gotta put my man Dyke in there.
Jaguars get the football as
That
he
was
makes his
ridiculous.
3rd interception of this season.
I'm not running no fucking vertical.
Jaguars in a good
That's-
starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN.
No cutback.
Just find a little traction on that
No
search
cutback.
field as he fights forward for a couple.
No
It's a gain of
cutback.
3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You working? Bro. It's not like last year, bro.
Rip,
I
23.
promise you.
Now it's Lawrence. He rolls
I
to the
promise you,
right.
it's not like last year.
And this
It's
one's
not
thrown
like
for
last
what
year.
would have been a nice game.
Oh, ETN out
Well,
for
he already
you.
has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
Man, I fucking hate Saints, bro.
He picks up 15 on the
Stupid.
play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I hate him, man. This nigga Saints be doing stuff. He don't know what he just trading shit, bro.
Lawrence to throw it. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Now he's past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those
Saints don't know
chains.
what he's doing, bro. I swear, he just
First
doing
and 10.
stuff.
First and 10 at the 19.
Looking inside the red zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
All right, let's go. Sign. Go win him.
Now Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-1 game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. 48 O'Rourke with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
At the 16-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. Coming to the goal line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Get up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Fourier Oroken with the pick. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing. Like, stop throwing. You see that now?
No, that was out of it. Yeah. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
1 yard gain.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
At the Titans' 20-yard
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down.
30 left. 20.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Connection is made by O'Malley. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out for a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Ward going to the air. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, pitch it.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. Near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push the lead to 2 scores now. Now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
And pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 range, 70 range, 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. This taken from the 12. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. Go right side, caught by Thomas. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And caught by his back, Kamara. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down. First
Hey, I'm
and
going,
10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Running behind center with Kamara. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Titans pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. First and 10. It's Pollard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. He only can get his yard here, but it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Ward. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, run.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Hey, danger. Zach.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 13.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap out of Ward. And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Jaguars.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun. Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. To a good play. To a great play.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
30 left.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Back to the air, Lawrence. It's his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the fourth. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars go up by 19. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, the core component of the pass rush today isn't there, but the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Looking quickly here. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
On the move, hit it right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jaguars, they're finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Kamara. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's inside the 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
On the red.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. They run it again with Bigsby. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Little knocks it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, and not on that one.
Has him on the quick hitter. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's go. Here we go.
Run here with Kamara. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Silver.
And off headed right, Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
A 56-yard attempt.
The distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Come on.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division